Hello, guys. This one's gonna be cool because I know absolutely nothing about this next Hololive person, and this is Takanashi Kiara. I know nothing. I've never heard the name. I don't think I've never seen the model. I'm looking at it. It doesn't ring a bell. So this is from a completely new perspective, a fresh one. I'm curious because she has the idol look going on, so I'm kind of curious as to what this is going to be about. Previously, guys, we saw Mori Calliope, and I feel like that music video was really good because it showed me who she was from just the music, right? Because she was rapping and singing about herself, right? You know, saying, you know, murder is kawaii. I mean, like, that's kind of wild. But also saying things like she's the death Shinigami and stuff like that, right? So I think this is going to be nice. It's going to be really cool. I'm curious as to what this is going to present us because I'm assuming this is an idol of sorts just based off of what she's wearing, but obviously I can be completely wrong. Let me start this. Let's go. 3D. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of y'all might hate me for this. Do you know what this reminds me of? This is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of this. Just because of the shots, it's like just her and stuff like that. I will say this. This might be a bit different too. The music doesn't match what like she's wearing and what she's like. It feels off. You see what I'm saying? Like she's wearing white and she's more like, it seems more cutesy and pristine, but she's doing this kind of sexy voice and stuff. It feels off-putting. And I'm gonna say this, Jesus Christ. I'm noticing this trend of almost everyone having really short skirts or a really short dress that like stops right here. Is this like a Hololive thing? I don't. Let me know in the comments. I'm not too sure, but it seems like that's a theme here. This is so old. This is like 90s, bro. Being on like a lowrider and then like popping it up like that. That takes me back so far. Oh my God, dude. So, okay, I wanted it to play for a second because I was wondering something. So we saw so far, we have seen Takanashi, we've seen Mori, and then we saw Marine Hosho. Marine Hosho, her music video was anime, so it was 2D. Mori's was just, I would like to say it was simple. It was just a simple, her model doing different poses. But she was like rapping at hilarious speeds that was really cool. But she was also kind of singing. And this, it's in 3D though. So I'm kind of wondering, and I said this, I believe this was in Marines or it was Maury's, I don't remember because I've been recording for a while now. How much of a budget each person has? Is it different to do these? I don't know how these decisions are made, at least on a Hololive end, or a company wide or something like that, because these are 3 different mediums. We had a whole anime, we had a actual live 2D still with just the lyrics popping across the screen, and then we have this, which is in full 3D, which I'm guessing is body captured, and they had to use a full body suit because the tracking, I'm gonna just mute it for like 2 seconds because the tracking is really good. It's not even just, yeah, they probably got someone to put on a full body suit because even the waist, and that's the number one way you can tell between full body tracking and a bodysuit. It's usually the waist area. and how well it's all tracking. I think this is interesting because it adds a layer of not just money, but complexity in which one is the best. In some ways, people would say 3D, you're saving money because someone can just put on a bodysuit and, you know, just do the dances. But the more I watch all of these different music videos and what Hololive is doing, the more it makes me think of just how vast VTubing is, because it's also 3D and anime. It's no longer just, you know, live 2D, right? It's way beyond that. I'm going to continue it, sorry, but it's making me realize how vast this is. Oh, this is cool. I like that effect. Is she wearing something else? Oh, the thumbnail. I was gonna say too, it's also weird because it sounded like she said CHIMERA. Yeah. I'm talking about me. One, this is cool. It gets to show you what 3D can do and the crazy stuff that can be accomplished with it. In terms of what's my favorite, I like Mori a lot. Mori's, even though hers was just super simple, it was a bit better for me. I'm watching this. She looks kind of out of place. I said that when we started, but she looks out of place. She has this, like I said, this idol kind of get up, but she's doing this really sexy like voice and singing and stuff. So this would, at least out of what we've seen, this is probably the second one. This is number 2 and Mori's number 1. But it's just super cool regardless. Where was, like, this part is super cool. She has like the umbrella and then she's standing there, and I thought that was actually super sick. Let me slow it down, not slow it down, mute it. And what I will say too, and I said this with Marine Holshols, I think in terms of interactivity, this one's really good. Because she's like dancing fully, right? She's full dancing. Hold on, where is it? It just happened. Yeah, she's like full dancing. Even in like the 2D of Marine Holshols, she was just doing like basic stuff. But this is like, look at this. Like, I'm just sitting here invested and watching because she's doing whole dance moves. You know what I mean? There's a whole choreography with this. And the camera work is, dude, 3D is wild. 3D is just, I think in terms, so which would you pick, 3D or 2D, like anime style? I think 2D would take longer, but you can make it super pretty. But 3D, it seems like you can just do whatever you want, the choreography and everything. Like, you get to express yourself too. So, and with 3D, you know what else? I just thought of this too. It's kind of like watching a actual real music video because the facial expressions are being captured, right? So she's like pointing and walking and doing hand signs, like when she's talking, like that. She can like bend over her ass and did that? Oh, that says, I thought that said KKK. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, but this is very interactive because you can see her facial expressions. You can see her hand movements like that. Yeah, when I look at this, I'm just sitting here like, oh, dude. I feel like I'm watching a real life music video in a lot of ways because it's so expressive, the amount of movement and everything that's going on. That's just wild. That is, even with that, when she swings her hand and her whole body goes out, like it's, oh man, I don't know, 3D looking like it's it, man. No wonder Miku Miku Doga went so hard. But yeah, guys, that is Takanashi Kiara. This is CHIMERA or CHIMERA or CHIMERA. I don't know anymore because it sounded like she said CHIMERA. Thank you guys. Just comment down below if there's any you want me to watch, any VTuber, doesn't matter. whether or not they're signed or not. I'm just kind of curious as to what VTubing has to offer and kind of the journey through this. So thank you guys